Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? K-Soul's back here with another video. And yo, I made a video a few days ago about the whole UK versus US rapper conversation. And that conversation was obviously kicked off by Skepta, and then Drake doubled down by announcing that UK has the best lyricists in the world. And I gave my true opinion. Obviously, there's been a lot circulating around the internet. Skepta's fired at Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas has fired back. Hasn't really impressed people as much going by the feedback that's going around. But I did come across a Patreon episode of the Joe Budden podcast. And obviously, me being a fan of the podcast, listening to it, I was just a bit disappointed by their response and how they spoke about the UK. One thing highlighted was how we have a polite tone.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Which I think is very ignorant, and I guess they did acknowledge it. But that's what I'm here to talk about today. So watch this clip and meet me on the other side.
It was crazy.
It was.
That's
I want to put that in
Right,
Chat GPT and give me the English accent.
Free.
Oh God!
I don't like
Grow
that
up.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
No, listen. That ain't for
They
me.
ain't gotta grow up. I'm with Ice on the fact that it's hard to take it serious.
It's not for me.
As like the aggression that he's rapping with. It's hard for me
Sounds
to
super
appreciate
polite.
what he's like.
Because he sounds so proper.
He sounds too
Yeah.
polite.
They don't have the accent for rap beef, yo.
But that's very.
That's not true.
That's from our perspective.
I'm telling
That's
you
just
what
If you sit in London right now, that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying?
no doubt.
Unfortunately, I
And
am
he's
in
rapping.
New Jersey.
He's rapping in the pocket. The beat is great. It's dope. I feel you on I can never take British rap.
I used to feel like y'all, and then I went to London and went to the Spaces. Me and Joe, I think it was the last show we did.
Yeah.
And we went and hung out with these people. Like
y'all
while
saw
they were
Dick
still,
Ryan.
they was putting us on to fucking Wretch and all these
Yeah.
people back in the day. I was
They
like,
turned
To change the game.
Yeah, I turned groupie. All right.
Yeah. That's
no,
what it
I
sounds
was like, oh shit, my bad, I was slept. That shit is hard.
All right, now you on them
blazing
niggas'
now.
dick. All right, we get it.
Yeah, I get it.
The dude was
I
rapping
don't
like.
understand a
Niggas
word
held y'all
that nigga
down.
said,
Y'all made it home safe, and now y'all on their dick.
They let y'all go. We heard.
We seen what happened to other niggas when
No, I just listened to the
that?
music for the first time.
Or we could just hate people because of how they sound and how they look.
All right, don't try to be mature now.
Yeah. Nah,
We can do
my
that.
guy. This is
I mean,
entertainment broadcast. We not with the
We ain't trying for that
maturity.
serious shit.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck you because of your voice. You from over there? Oh.
I ain't body that. I like it.
I like the pocket is dope.
I'm just
The beat was
saying,
dope.
and what I think Parks is saying is, if y'all not into that, then we get that.
That's it.
We get that. Nobody's trying to make nobody be into it. And I'm not gonna say I'm fucking the biggest London rap
couple of
fan,
dudes is nice. Dave
but
is super nice.
I like the Century C dude. I like
he's dope.
I like his music. I'm just telling you, for rap beef, I don't want to hear that polite tone going. Like, don't get me wrong, the pocket was fire. The beat was super fire.
What do you mean polite?
It just sounds very It's just
It's not very proper.
It's just the accent. He's
yeah,
not
it's
being
the
polite.
accent. It's
Yeah,
the
he's not
accent.
being
I can't-
polite,
That's
yeah.
it. I'm just saying that the tone, the accent just gives me very polite.
These
They're-
niggas is
they're-
fucking. These niggas is ignorant as hell.
Yeah.
And I'm ignorant. So when
It's not polite.
That's a Western thing. There's a Western Anglophilia that comes with this. Like,
Yeah.
You know, like we
You say Anglophilia?
Anglophilia. Yeah, like we tend to like love,
scared of the
I know
Brits?
even worship philia, not phobia.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, philia. So we tend to like almost like if you hear a British accent, we assume they're smarter.
Yes.
If you can say the exact same thing, because somebody could be like uneducated, but if they say it with a British accent, our brains are programmed to think that they're better and smarter.
The English
And more
language
proper.
came. I mean, it's just a proper way of the English language.
we kicking past our coverage. I
Does
just
it?
wanted to talk about this beef.
This shit gonna make me
between
root for Joyner Lucas.
and Homeboy.
That's how-
And no matter what you say, Skepta is one of the biggest acts out of London.
I've heard his name.
Like he's not
he
not
ain't chump.
some guy
He's not
that's
chump.
trying to make a name for
He's not
himself.
chump.
Yeah, he makes good music, so we're not trying to shit on his music.
Somebody said something. He jumped off a cliff. I'm championing that. I do think that he picks good beats and getting your back. But it would be.
I think it started actually with him saying he wanted to rap. He wanted to have a beef with somebody.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
how it
Joyner
started.
Lucas
And he
stepped up and
listed
said, I'll
matchups.
beef with you. And he said, nah, it's got to be someone
Better.
someone bigger than that.
Yeah, he listed
So
matchups.
I actually like the fact that he did it,
That he
despite
did?
the fact that
That's fine.
he said he was not going to do it because he wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
So they don't
I think
have
that's
it.
fire.
So it's manufactured.
Huh?
It's
Oh, this ain't beef,
Yeah,
beef. This is just
it's
rap.
not beef, beef.
It's just
It's rap.
competitive rap. They ain't got no issues.
This show is anti-black. What the fuck?
Why you say that, Joe?
Why you say that?
Joe,
I'm just talking shit.
I like Skepta. He makes dope music. I don't want to hear him rap battle. I'm sorry. And that's just, I've said that about people who are from here. I don't want to hear him rap battle. And I don't think he can rap as good as Joyner Lucas. So on top of that, I don't want to hear him go back and forth.
Y'all said the same thing about Joyner Lucas when Tory Lanez had to tear his ass up.
Okay.
Everybody out there said, no, Tory R&B dude, you can't rap with Joyner. Joyner raps better. That didn't go like that.
Killing with a nigga.
Yeah, so the thing about this conversation, as I've always said, yeah, music is subjective to whoever's listening to it. Like, everyone's got different tastes and everyone's entitled to their different taste. But what rubbed me up the wrong way, in this comment was the fact that I think Amani said something about our polite tone, and Mark and Ice doubled down on it, said that it sounds too polite and they don't want to hear us battle rapping because of the polite tone. Now, for me, I think it's very ignorant because, like, a polite tone, what is a polite tone? Because how Skepta is rapping, or how Skepta MCs, is not a polite tone. It's just a language / accent barrier. Do you get it? So my man is not being polite. And there is no way, like, I don't get this whole thing. A lot of people think because UK, we have the royal family and there's like a well-spoken English. I mean, the English language obviously comes from England. There's a well-spoken diction, is that the right word? That comes with, being of a high class in the UK. The thing is, to me, it boggles my brain, but this is the whole language barrier that we have all over the world, because the truth is, to me, Skepta speaks UK slang, and he's a bit cockney, and also when he raps, I wouldn't call it aggressive, but it's full of energy, it's full of vim. That's not polite. But because of our accent, they will associate it as polite because of the reputation the UK have with being well-spoken and Queen's English. Basically, Skepta's not delivering the Queen's English. He's delivering an English accent, but it's not the Queen's English. So, for you to not be able to get past the accent, that's a very ignorant thing to do, and you're probably not going to judge the rap or the MC and whatever you want to call it fairly. Do you know what I mean? And that's probably why this kind of battle won't work. Actually, it could work. The judges would just have people that judge it, or the critiques, or the people that write about it and talk about it in media will have to be people that understand both cultures very well, who are fair to lyrics and everything else that makes a good rap apart from accent. Do you know what I mean? But to say, oh, I can't listen because these dudes are polite or they sound polite, is very ignorant. And do you know what? Honestly, I can't criticize their opinions / judgments too much, because I feel like a lot of us in the West, even us from the UK, are ignorant. It reminds me of me having a realization one time. I can't remember where I went. I think it was like Portugal or something. And I had this realization that when we as English people go to other countries, I don't know if everyone does it, but I've done it and I'm trying to change that now when I travel. But we tend to expect everyone to speak English. Or even if they don't speak English, we would tend to try and dumb down English, like say words slow, expecting them to pick up on one or two words to understand what you're saying. And it's just an expectation because you think that because you're English, there's a possibility that someone else, well, to be honest, for me, I think it was always knowing that English is spoken in a lot of countries. And it's kind of like something that most schools will teach students. Well, that could be an ignorant statement too, but as far as I'm aware, in countries I've been to, I've always found people that can speak English. So automatically, I think I would have ignorantly thought that it's something that's known, even small words. And I might not be far off, but it's still an ignorant way of doing things. It's still mad to just automatically expect someone to be able to speak my language or English. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah, it's not the same exact thing as that, but already that's a bias. That's going to be a biased take, and I understand it from another perspective. It's like what I said in my last video when I said to them, yeah, the root of hip hop comes from there. So it's going to be hard for them to hear it coming from a different accent. But this is 2025. There are people all over the world rapping now in all different languages. Get with the program. And I expect better from those guys. Even Joe Budden knew, because that's why he was laughing, and he said it was ignorant, even but in a jokey way. And hold tight, Parks was real. Sometimes you need to go to experience stuff before you talk on stuff. Yeah. Parks obviously said he was hanging out with some London dudes and he heard some real rap over here, should I say. So, do you know what I mean? But yeah, this is the same ignorance that gets a lot of Americans in situations when they come to UK. A lot of them end up leaving pleasantly surprised. Do you know what I mean? Because an accent doesn't determine whether you're being polite or not. An accent don't determine that. Do you know what I mean? Someone you might come here and someone's trying to rob you. Are you gonna think they're being polite? Well, I guess you're gonna have to read the energy and see. But come on, man. That sort of mindset is what gets a lot of Americans in trouble when they come over here. They just think we're fish and chips, tea and biscuits, crumpets, Queen's English, we got a royal family, all of this. But they don't know that, like, just like over there, there's hoods over here. There's real dudes over here. There's real machines over here. Yeah? Some will laugh at us and say, what we doing, sword fighting? Cool. But it's a thing over here. Maybe not the sword you saw back in the day, but there are sharp objects that are used in the UK, and like it's not the most pleasant place. And I'm not trying to say all this to brag, like burn all the violence. Like it's been documented. Go and do research on people that have come over here thinking the wrong thing and what has happened. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to promote beef or any issue like that. I just think it's an ignorant and dangerous mindset to have. And people need to understand that all over the world, yeah, where there's poverty, where there's different classes of people, there's going to be gangsters. And some people move around. Some people could be gangsters over in your town and come over here. And like, let's not get it twisted as well. Don't get it twisted. Yeah? Because there are a lot of rappers that you lot may have rated or are some of your greats that originally come from the UK. Yeah? Don't get it twisted. Who's that guy, MF Doom? Do you know where he's originally from? What about Slick Rick? Do you know where he's from? He's one of your greats. What about 21 Savage? I know that's an argument, like that one could be debated because obviously he's blown up with an Atlanta persona and he sounds like an Atlanta rapper. So yeah, I guess he's adopted the American culture and he's American now. But still, it just shows you, look who he is, what he raps about and all of that. He's originally from London. Like, so we shouldn't be ignorant and thinking that some people are just polite and they can't do certain things. Because to us, we got rappers out here that do sound like they're about shit, that spit aggressively. But to us, we know what aggressive sounds like in our own accent. So it don't sound weird to us. To you lot, it may sound weird. But if that's all you gotta say in this rap battle, then one, you're not really giving it a fair chance. And two, there's no point of discussing with people like you. The people that should really talk on this are people that are there listening for lyrics, flow, cadence, all of that, not accents. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, what do you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.